Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins every podcast episode. We bring the heat, strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Just the Bet Slips, where we promise you one thing every single day, and that is to provide you with the hot tips of your bet slips. Gosh darn it, Chris. Listen, we got Full House for the first time in a while. I'm so happy about it. Oh, man. We've got myself, the PD King. We have Poolside Pat, a.k.a. the Duke of Slips. We have Jen, the Chicks Ladies Picks. And then we have Professor Parlay, who is doing something to SMU.
You guys have.
And then Chris, Joe Burrow for president. I'm in on Joe Burrow for president, to be clear.
I like the Chicks Picks. Big fan of that.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I would like to point out that Joe Burrow probably got better than like C's and D's in college. Now, they might have been fabricated for him to be able to play at LSU, but like at least his GPA was better than like half the presidential candidates we've had over the last like 20 elections. Regardless of what you look at, every single one of them are C and D students. So, hey, what are you going to do? But let's go ahead and get into the thing before we get canceled. This is a disclaimer. First off, we are not professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Number two, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford and only bet what you can afford to lose. And last, gambling can be addictive, so please seek the help if you need it. If you find yourself in the perils of gambling addiction, please utilize 1-800-GAMBLER to get you out of the fix that you're in. I have seen it firsthand affect multiple lives, so please make sure if you witness the signs or if you know someone who is gambling addiction, get them the help that they need. Please utilize 1-800-GAMBLER. It's an amazing resource to be able to do. Why are you pointing at Jen? That's weird, Chris.
Oh, on me, it's pointing to Robert.
Oh,
there we go.
Get him help. Get him help is all he's saying. We are not affiliated with or sponsored by any sportbook, but we are sponsored by Nevin Eyewear, and I'm going to let Pat go on his little rant because he loves it. Keep it to like 3 minutes.
It's usually about a minute. Anyway, when you say stuff like that, now I am going to go 3. No, I'm just kidding. It is Nevin Eyewear. Look, we love them. I was rocking a pair last night at the wedding. Had a lot of fun. People were saying, "Oh, where'd you get that?" And I got it at Nevin Eyewear. And you can use our link that we will be dropped. And you can get a pair like these. The Doc Robbins are actually in the bottom left there. Doc Robbins NYC. I know the show just. I know the show just loaded up on Nevin, so shout out to the guys that got in there. I know Chris will probably get on that train soon. 30% off of one. If you click that link, tell them that we sent you there because it helps us, helps the show. If you're a fan of us, click on that link, go window shopping, check it out. Check out what they have to offer, and you can get 30% off of one, or you can buy one and get 2 for free. And I believe they're still doing their Black Friday sale, which you can also get a free mystery pair as well. And you will get free shipping over $50. Do yourself a favor. Get these awesome pair of sunglasses. They're polarized. They're fashionable. They make this face look even cooler than it could possibly be. No, I'm just kidding. It actually makes me look cool because I don't usually look cool. Nevin Eyewear. Shout out to Nevin. Please click on that link. Go buy yourself some fashionable sunglasses today. Shout out Nevin.
There it is.
Yeah.
And yes, go shout out Nevin. Links are in both the chats on YouTube and on X, regardless of where you're watching. You can get those links, and we appreciate you.
Rax.
Rax. Yeah, Rax. Sorry.
Rax reached out to me. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
I think he had a bet. Let me see.
Oh, did he?
I'll find it. Yeah.
Nice. Let's go, Rax. Love every second of that.
Yep.
But yes,
he has a bet.
yes. Nev and I wear, but we are sponsored by a sport book of sorts, and that sport book would be Player Profit. Not really a sport book. I'm going to let Rob give his for the Player Profit best bet of the day. Rob, explain the Player Profit situation and all that good stuff.
So essentially, it's a challenge system set up like a sports book, and you buy a package based on what kind of bankroll you're trying to earn. It ranges anywhere from $30 all the way up to $500. No matter which package you buy, you get 10% off if you use our code JTBS, and that's every package you buy, not just the first one. But the $30 package gets you a $1,000 bankroll to work with. The first challenge you have to do is to get to 20% profit before you get to 15% losses. If you're able to complete that, then the next challenge is to do it again. You have to get 20% profit from whatever balance you're at that point before getting to 15% losses. If you're able to complete both challenges, you are then funded. You can cash out 70% of all profit up to that point and going forward. Tons more rules, regulations, stipulations. Check out playerprofit.com and watch their 2-minute video on how to bet with them. But if you're looking for a best bet of the day, might be the easiest best bet I've ever put on the show, to be completely real, because they're probably going to win by 20. But Broncos minus 6.5. 4 of the last 5 games, Washington has lost by 20 plus. The only game they didn't lose by 20 plus was to the lowly Dolphins in Madrid. Washington is going to get dog walked. And the only way I can make myself happy about it is to bet everything I have on the Broncos today in every facet I can think of. I almost put on here minus 14 because they're going to lose by more than 2 touchdowns. The Broncos might score 2 defensive touchdowns in this game, to be clear. So just bet the Broncos.
Don't tell Jen that. She's going to bet it.
I'm betting it right now.
Bet the Broncos in every facet you can and just cash all day long.
You don't have to tell me twice. Doing it now.
As Jen instantly looks for the bet. Yes, big fan of the Broncos minus 6.5 today. I have it.
That's what the number is at right now.
Correct.
Yeah.
Do we know? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what it's at.
It hasn't moved. It's been, which honestly I don't know why it's that low, to be honest, but whatever.
I mean,
the Broncos defense is better odds than, the Commanders defense is better odds than the Broncos.
Yeah, I mean,
the 29th ranked defense in the NFL has the better odds. That makes a lot of sense.
I think that might be the same. Yeah, the same. They are the same. Yeah.
So, all right. Well, that is the best bet of the day. Make sure you're using the promo code JTBS at checkout, so you can get the best deal on Player Profit if you're going to go that route. But do your research on Player Profit, whether you want to go that route or not. Great option if you want a big bankroll with small money, but it's not always the best option out there because you can just use your own money and get that. But if you use Player Profit, JTBS and checkout, get 10% off. We appreciate that. Next, it is the same name game. Do the same name game. And Pat, what are we telling the people today?
Well, first of all, my name is Tyler today, and this one I'm extra excited about because off air found out that one of our co-hosts here is a big fan of both of these guys to score. So, yes, Tyler Algier and Tyler Warren. We are monitoring, by the way, the Tyler Warren situation. It appears he is going to play, and honestly, I was shocked though to find out he only has 3 touchdowns. But he gets volume, he gets targets. He's averaged, he hasn't had less than 4 targets a game to start his young career. Definitely in line to potentially be a Rookie of the Year candidate. And he's only not caught more than 4 balls one time this year. I mean, he gets volume, he gets yards. I mean, we've seen a little bit of a regression from Danny Dimes, Danny Nichols, Danny Pennies, whatever CJ wants to call him. But, it's still one of, if not their top receiving target, honestly, outside of like Jonathan Taylor. There's not much there when it comes to receiving. And again, I mean, you just look at his volume we'll just go the last 3 weeks. He's gotten 24 freaking targets the last 3 weeks. Even though he's not getting in the end zone because, again, Jonathan Taylor, it just felt right. I don't know. I was doing my name game research, which is not pretty much just finding guys with the same name. That's kind of what I do. And then I look up their stats. And hopefully he does play. Obviously, if you take this and he doesn't play, then you get the it just drops a little bit. 890, it's not bad. And then on the other side, Algier. Look, he's low key 7 touchdowns, tied for 9th in the NFL, rushing wise. And you would think like, oh, this is Bijan's team, which it is, but they are implementing more of a 2-back system. He doesn't get more than 10-ish carries, but he is seeing a lot more red zone carries. And he had 12 carries. I know it was against the Saints. Don't get me wrong. He had 12 carries last week for 44, and he scored 3 touchdowns in his last 3 games. So, you are banking on a little vulture status from Algier, but you get good value. Even by itself, I think he was like, I think it actually was a little bit less than I thought it was going to be. It was like 300, 400, something around there by itself. So I like that. And then, hello, my name is Mason. Yes, this is a little hybrid again, like I like to do. And no, I did not take the Jordans, I did bet that. But Jordan Mason and Mason Taylor. Okay, this one's a stretch, and that's why you're seeing the number what it's at. Mason Taylor only has 1 touchdown, which I was also, I guess maybe not shocked because it's the Jets, but he is one of, if not the top receiver, probably the second top receiving target for the Jets when they can throw the ball. I don't know does anybody know if it's Tyrod Taylor or Justin Fields today?
It's Tyrod.
It's Tyrod. So that makes me feel better because Justin Fields just can't seem to throw. He forgot how to throw the football. But if you look at his targets we'll just do the last 5, 4, 2, 8, and 5. And again, only the 1 touchdown. I'm well aware of that. But he is a threat, and he's definitely a red zone threat. 6'5", 250. Dude's a monster. But I am well aware that it is a stretch. And then Jordan Mason, who I think people, because what's his face is back. Oh, please, somebody, the former
Aaron Jones.
Packer. Thank you. And I think people expected more of Jordan Mason. But he's still, look, as long as he's healthy and he's playing, he's still a threat. He's got 5 touchdowns on the year. He hasn't been getting the carries. I think he's a little banged up. He's still playing, but I think he's a little banged up. And coupled with the fact that the Vikings have just been playing from behind pretty much all year. But that's why it's that's why it's a long shot. And we take these long shots. You hope that they hit. You throw a dime on it, you throw $1, you throw $2, $5, whatever your unit is. We never unit shame here. And hey, it's almost 20 to 1, 18 to 1, I guess we'll call it, and have some fun on a Sunday.
Yeah, why not? Get yourself some same name games out there and
the Tyler one. I really like the Tyler one, especially almost 9 to 1. I think that's a fun, solid bet.
Listen, I'd run back the Max too. Christian McCaffrey and Tenon McMillan. I'd run that back.
You just wait, sir. Yeah.
Oh.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. Check out all the same name games. Pat will probably drop a tweet out before kickoff with all of his same name games. So make sure you check that out if you're watching. And let's go ahead and jump into the next one, which is Just the Betslips proudly presents.
Let's go.
I have to click the button. Only scores. That's right. You can't win if you don't score. And I'm going to let Jen says it better than me, but that's okay. We're going to start off with our first one, which is Bucky Irving. Who had Bucky today?
I'd be your boy right here.
Well, we should start with somebody else. I'm kidding. Go
ahead. Look, he's back, first and foremost. So welcome back, Mr. Bucky. At least that's for everything I've seen. And it's just one of those bets that you think about, like, how are they going to get their bell cow, for lack of a better term, back into form? And that's to give him the ball, especially to get in the end zone. I think I think it's a safe thing to assume that he's going to have the chances at the very least. Will he get it in the end zone? We'll see. But I just when I saw that he was back, I immediately said I'm betting that. I bet it by himself also, but I thought it was a good one to throw for the only scores.
There it is. Yeah. Next one, Kyron Williams. Kyron Williams. Is that Chris who muted
No, it's the
himself, and
professor.
blocked himself? Oh, it's Professor.
Oh, my bad. So, look, caught me off guard. I was over here researching something. I think the Rams are going to score a decent amount today, and Kyra Williams might score twice today. This guy scores pretty much at will when they actually give him the ball in the red zone. The only thing you have to worry about is somebody I'm not even going to name because I don't want to bring his name up today and jinx myself. Vulturing a touchdown. That dude can eat a satchel of Richards because he has vultured so many touchdowns from me this year. But I think Kyra Williams gets in the end zone. I actually have him on another slip off the show for 2 touchdowns today.
Oh,
Josh Allen. I think that's Jen, if I remember correctly.
yeah.
It is. I don't need a lot of airtime to justify that. He might get 1. He might get 2. He's going to throw them, run them. Josh Allen, lock it in.
Might get 3.
Yeah. Lock it in.
Lock it in. Lock it
Set
in.
and forget it.
A-Chain. That is Chris. Chris. had
Yeah, that
A-Chain.
is me.
You and I both had the same pick, and then I had to switch.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing the Saints. This guy's a beast. And as you see later on in the show, I have him having a pretty good day today. So pretty much set it and forget it.
Chris, you and I are on the same wavelength. I'm going to take JSN, though. The man's been a monster, probably the best wideout in the game this year. For a quarterback that likes to find his primary target and get him the football, and that's Sam Darnold. So he's going to find JSN early and often, and he probably finds the end zone today. I got it at -110. If you want to take them all individually, which is how we rank it on the records, but then you can take them together at 38.89 or 39.57 was how I got it on Fanatics. I don't know about anybody else. But 38.89 was DraftKings earlier. You can also round robin it if you want, which I also have the round robin. So you can smack that up as well. Get yourself some bonus funds doing the 5-way round robin, which is always a good time. I literally barely lost anything on my round robin yesterday because Oklahoma sucks.
And if you do it on DraftKings, there's a stack boost that gets you plus 40% on this.
Ooh,
Yeah, actually, I
go.
did that. Yeah.
There you go. Nice. Shout out to the DraftKings. All right. Next, certainly not least, is a performance double a day brought to you by the PD King. You're going to see a little bit of the same jank coming here. I got A-Chain for 110 plus rushing and receiving and the Dolphins money line. A-Chain's hit this number in his last 2 and 3 of 6. His misses were all 90 plus. It was a 106, a 96, and a 92. And those were against teams that the Dolphins were getting blown out. So then it had to be, throwing it to Waddle, throwing it to Hill, things of that nature. I don't see them getting blown out. So I have a feeling it's going to be him and Ollie Gordon having themselves a game today as they're rushing against the Saints. Now, Dolphins should beat a bad Saints team at home. Now, the Saints are a middle of the pack team against the run, but that's also just because I really feel like teams just get up on them early and then are just trying to, just whittle the clock with 12-yard run, 12 play drives at little run, little pass, things like that. I think A-Chain's going to find the ball out of the backfield. I think he's going to find it on the ground just standard. When he goes off, he usually goes 100-plus rushing. So in those games that he has hit this number, he's done it with 100 yards rushing too. But because the Saints are such middle of the pack against the run, that's the reason why I decided to put the rushing and receiving together there. But you're getting a plus money, plus 103. What are we thinking about the performance double of the day, guys?
I like it.
I like it.
Solid.
I mean,
And who are they playing again?
They're playing the
Saints.
Aints.
The Aints.
Yeah, it's. I feel like the Saints, and I don't have this numbers in front of me, but I feel like the Saints are. You said middle of the pack, but that's probably putting it lightly. I would say.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I mean, they're just not a very good football team. And the Dolphins, the Dolphins have a sneaky, probably not, but they've got a pretty light schedule going forward, and they're playing better football right now. So they are still fighting.
The problem with the
playoffs.
Dolphins is you don't know which Dolphins team is going to show up every week.
I would agree with that. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Are you going to get the 16-13 against the Commanders that you should have blown out, or are you going to get the one that beat the dogs out of the Bills? Like, which one are you getting?
That is really your question: is which one are you getting? And hopefully you get the good one and not the bad one today. But yeah, I mean the Saints are weird, but the Saints are good in New Orleans. This game's in Miami.
There you go. And the Dolphins are very good and
they're
good this year.
Great. They're great at home. So that's the reason why I feel really good about Dolphins money line. If you want to pump this up a little bit and you just want to take A-Chain for 100 yards rushing, or if you want to take the Dolphins on the spread, I like either one, but I went ahead and combined them together and you go there. If you take the Dolphins on the spread, then you can take A-Chain for 90 plus rushing and you're probably a lot safer. But, it all depends on if you feel like the Dolphins are going to absolutely blow out. I think they can, but you never know. That Saints team is just weird. Tyler Shuck decides to have a game every once in a while, so that's where we go there.
Yeah.
Next, certainly not least, we're going to the 750 Club. We are making money at the 750 Club. That's right. It is the most inclusive bet in all of sports gambling. There's one rule of Fight Clubs. You don't talk about Fight Club. There's one rule of the 750 Club. Chris, would you mind telling us what the rule?
You tell everybody. It doesn't
every
matter.
Single person.
Human, animal, fish. You tell it all.
Tell every single person.
Everything.
There's only one person you don't tell, and that's Paul Rudd. And you can tell me, but I'm not allowed to bet it.
Correct.
Rob, what are we telling the people today?
Well, first we're telling the people that Oklahoma is also in the doghouse with SMU. Because
yes, they are. Yes, they are.
They played the worst game they could possibly play, still won, which means all they had to do was give me their C game to cover that spread yesterday against that team, and I don't know what they were doing. But we're going to move on. But SMU and Oklahoma cost me about 30 units yesterday, just saying. But we're going to go today, and I'm going CMC anytime touchdown. He's got 12 total touchdowns. I think it's 7 on the ground, 5 in the air. He's scored 4 touchdowns in the last 4 weeks. This is the entire 49ers offense. When Brock Purdy's throwing picks, what do? Give it to McCaffrey. When he's throwing good, what do? They give it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey is their offense. He will score today. Travis Etienne, anytime touchdown. He has 7 total touchdowns, 4 in the last 3 weeks. They're finally realizing you want to win the game, you've got to run the ball, and you have a guy that can run the ball, so just run the ball. It's not that complicated. He also can catch for a touchdown. I think he's caught for a touchdown in like 3 straight weeks. Just let Travis Etienne eat, and you will win games. Then Keenan Allen. Look, I know he's only scored 4 touchdowns, and 3 of those touchdowns were like the first 4 weeks of the season. But one of those games was against the Raiders, who he's facing today. I think he gets back on. He went for 5 for 61 for a touchdown in that first Raiders game. I think they score more. That Raiders team is a bigger mess now than they were when they played the Chargers the first time. I think the score is going to be a little bit higher. I think that they're going to probably get around 28 points, which you tell me they're getting 4 touchdowns. Allen's getting one of them. And I got this at plus 1103.
I mean, sure.
I bet it right when I saw it. So what want me to do?
I mean, I wish I could bet it. Is really what it comes down to. I'm not allowed.
No, yeah.
Just not allowed.
Nope.
It's okay. What's the worst that can happen?
It loses.
Yeah, but it loses. It's going to lose 80% of the time anyway. It's a plus 750.
Look, it's Professor. It's your call.
I keep telling him to bet it. He don't listen to me.
It's your call.
I'm the jinx.
To the Professor.
I'm the jinx.
I'm trying to be Boston against the Yankees in the World Series and break this
streak.
It would be very funny if it was bet by the PD King and it lost again. That would make.
I would not laugh even a little bit.
I would laugh a tiny bit.
I'm laughing at this.
I would
semblance of craziness is what I'm laughing at here.
I would chuckle. I would 100% let out a chuckle.
Just a little chuckle. Just a little bit.
Smidge of
just
a
a small one.
just like this. Clock it.
A little dabble. Little dabble. Shout out.
I have to add this in before we get to the best segment on the show. I was doing this to people at the wedding last night, and nobody had any idea what the heck I was doing. And then the other one was I kept saying, because you guys have been saying this so much recently that it's just in my head, fumbling the bag. Because there was a dude who was like I was okay, but there was a guy that was like just absolutely.
Was he trying to score with a bridesmaid and just didn't?
No. He was like 4 sheets to the wind, not just 3. He was obliterated drunk, and
so he was trying to hit on a bridesmaid and was failing.
I saw that he tried once, but that was before he was as.
So he fumbled the bag.
See, that's what I said.
Fumbled the bag.
Quite literally fumbled the bag.
I said that to some random dude I had never met before. I was like, that guy's fumbling the bag, and he was like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like,
I don't know.
At least you just didn't sit there and go, "Well, he's trying to take a bridge but couldn't do it." It's fine. That just would have been a bad.
It's just your guys' lingo is just.
Do not add that guy to the only scores.
No.
Do not. Yeah. Man.
He can hold some earrings.
Trash. Yeah, he might be. Well,
Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe
You never
not.
know.
Maybe not. Yeah.
But speaking of, it is Hold My Earrings time, and it's time to bring in Jen for the most lady-rific segment of the because everything else is not. But we love Jen for her Hold the Earrings. Jen, tell us what we're holding today.
Today we are holding some Kate Spade cherry earrings. Look at this bling.
Oh, come on, man. All right. Well,
You got ladies in your life who like the slots. This is the getup. Kate Spade's got some wonderful cherry earrings. So that's to hold my earrings.
Jen, can you hold those up one more time? I just want because I don't know if she'll watch. Okay, you're good.
Yep. So Hold My Earrings is with Kate Spade today and some cherry slot machine earrings. Today, so it was pointed out before the show, I have a history with you all, giving you all plus 6,000, plus 2,000. I'm toning it down because no win November sucks. I want a W. So I have toned it down for you in my personal life. I have bet crazy like I usually do, and I don't mind losing for a month before I hit, because when I hit, I'm going to hit big. But today I'm giving you a plus 315. It's all in the Bills-Steelers game. I've got Josh Allen rushing for a touchdown. I think that's going to happen. They throw him in all the time down there. I also think he's going to throw at least one passing touchdown. Aaron Rodgers is nursing that wrist injury, so I'm hoping he makes it. But I don't see him running for one, but I definitely see him passing for one. And then a little bit of the stretch here, I could have gone with some other players for rushing yards, but I went ahead and did Khalil Shakir for 40-plus receiving yards. He can be volatile, I get it, but I like him against the Pittsburgh defense, who are the worst in the league at giving up yards. He had a great last game, and I just think he and Josh are going to pair up today to at least get 40 yards. So that's my plus 315, much more realistic. Hold My Earrings, Kate Spade, bet of the day.
There you go.
Yep.
Hold My Earrings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
It's and I like the Rob. I like, first of all, that it's the lottery, the what'd you say? Why am I blanking? The cherries from the casino.
Slot machines.
Slot machines, yeah, thank you.
Slot machines.
But this is like, it is going to come down to, well, if Rodgers doesn't play, then you just get it at a little less, right? Like, that's pretty much what it is. And then I love Shakir, just strictly because they're due to fantasy. And I think I said it on the show, but and you guys and gal might know this, but there's only been one player in NFL history to throw for 3 touchdowns and run for 3 touchdowns in a game, and that's Josh Allen, who's done it twice.
Sir Josh Allen. Give him his knighted name, damn you.
My apologies to Sir Josh Allen.
I think he's thrown 18 and rushed 10 this year, so
it's wild.
I think it'll be good.
MVP.
By the way,
who are they playing again? Who are they playing? Oh, the Steelers.
They're playing the Steelers, who have the worst pass defense in the NFL.
Correct.
So because of that, I've altered this a little bit for myself to make it a plus 1,100.
Oh,
boy.
I added Josh Allen 300 passing yards because he's going to throw for about 380.
You prove week in and week out that you are
The biggest degenerate on the show.
So I added
you're
the
welcome.
300. I had the 300
Yeah.
passing yards. It took it from where she had it to plus 1100. Then I have a 33% boost that took it to 1463. So this is the alternate 750 club. Lock it in.
Jen is probably number 3. Jen might be number 3.
It depends on how you define degenerate, because most of my bets are like plus 15,000. So
yeah. That would be,
to us as a couple, it might not be healthy. We met playing poker, and it's been
not when it comes to gambling. Definitely not.
I don't recommend it.
CJ is still my number 2. I'm gonna have to really.
10 out of 10, don't recommend.
Every bet she makes, she round robins everything.
Yeah.
So,
so
she gives you 5 parlays. All 5 have been round robin.
I might be number 5.
And the Rock and Robin Queen is what we're.
I might be. I like that. I might be number 5 at this point. I think everybody's leapfrogged me, even though I bet so much. It's
your quantity is number 1.
Yeah. Correct.
That's
Correct.
a fact.
It's a very big fact. Yeah, that's
I had to turn your notifications off on DraftKings because it was going bing, 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 bing.
I only make like 5 or 6 bets a day, but they're all round robin. So when you have to scroll to see how many, you're literally scrolling like 7 pages.
Yep.
I think when as soon as Pat wakes up in the morning, he just grabs his phone and starts betting. That should be going off at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, bro, go back to bed.
He's nursing a knee right now, so he's got nothing else going for him.
Me,
on the other hand, I'm sitting at work just watching this crap pop off, and I'm like, I gotta type in stuff. Like, what are you doing to me?
Look.
And then I become a degenerate post 4:30 p.m.
It's just the Betslips, all right? What do you want me to do? I'm just
listen. I understand you have 1,000 Betslips and just all right. I'm not going to say the rest of that. That would have been mean and degrading to your wife. Not really to you.
Okay. Yeah. Don't say that.
I care about me for. Sorry. I care about your wife. About last night. Why? Because you cut a rug.
Pretty much. Yeah.
He said he cut a rug. What is this? 1950.
Yes,
that's like a great. It's like
another. It's actually a saying that everybody in New England would know compared to
absolutely.
The ones that we're saying.
It's that, and you can call me whatever you want, but just don't call me late for dinner.
Yeah, correct. That's a good one. It's a good one.
Do you guys want to know how many bets I have on DraftKings this year? I don't even.
It's a lot.
It's probably a lot.
I should not have opened this up.
We don't have time.
Yeah.
Cookie.
Yep, let's move on.
It's the cookie crew. I'm not saying I stole my wife's slippers, but I'm not saying I didn't steal my wife's slippers.
What's hers is yours, Doug. What's hers is yours.
I love this show so much.
Well, let's get to the final segment of the day, the final segments of the day, and it's time for everybody's maybe favorite, maybe not favorite. I don't know, but get your pointer fingers ready.
Not
because it's green. It's soft. It's plushy. It is the tabletop. Boom! We're starting with Chris.
Oh,
Chris's time. Chris, what are you telling the people today?
So, like I said earlier, the Dolphins are playing the Saints. I got Achane and pretty much everybody on the Dolphins just beating down the Saints today. The only real reliable person on the Saints team lately is Jawan Johnson. So I took him for 3 receptions. Waddle's probably going to have a great day, so I took him for 5 receptions and 70 total, or 70 plus receiving. Achane, I think, is going to have at least 1 touchdown. And Ollie Gordon, I mean, that guy comes in, you just don't know. He's like a little firecracker. And Tua, I think you'll see a little bit of the prime Tua that we see and not the CTE Tua that we're accustomed to lately. So, I think this one's going to do pretty good today.
Just hit him. Golly day. Good. That hurt me, and I'm not even the man you made.
Oh, no.
Dang, Chris coming in hot.
Roll Tide.
Fire. Roll Tide. Just remember that ceiling used to be red. Anyway, let's get to the next one, and it is the professor The professor. What do you got today,
All
All right,
Professor?
buckle in because I got a lot more than he did.
Oh
Woo!
Jesus!
All right. So we're gonna do our PD parlay today. And by the way, all these are bet individually, so it's a lot bigger, like always. But we're gonna go Rams -3.5. I already talked about this. I think the Rams are gonna win by 10. So I just lowered this down by 7, 3.5. That covers easy. Kyron Williams, 50 plus rushing. He has hit this in 22 of the last 23. The only one he didn't was because CJ bet him.
Absolutely.
Jags money line. This is a big spot for the Jags. They're actually one game behind the Colts, and the Colts are playing the Texans, and not so easy of a game. They could literally tie for the division in this game. I think they show out today. I think they've learned to run the ball with ETN, and that's why I think he's going to get 50 because he's also done this in 4 straight games ever since they've started running the ball more. And then Bills money line. I think they're going to cook against that bad pass defense of the Steelers. As you see, I think Josh Allen's going to have a monster day. I think this is a bounce back game versus a defense that is ranked last in the league in against the pass. And then James Cook, 50 plus rushing yards, who's hit this in 8 of 11, but 5 of the last 6. Got this at plus 320 and plus 384 with a boost. If you bet them individually, they're minus 176, 160, and 156 for each PD. Betting those all together separately as well. Then I always do a quarterback parlay for today. We're sticking with Jacoby Brissett because that man is slinging it everywhere. 225 plus. He's hit it in all 6 games he's played. He's averaging 314.5 per game, which is wild. And he's going against the Bucs 27th ranked pass defense. I expect him to cruise past 225. He might get close to 300. Josh Allen, 200 plus passing yards. Hit this in 4 straight. He's going against the 32nd ranked pass defense. He gives up 250.7 passing yards per game. Like I said, I think he gets 300 in that one as well. Then Bo Nix, they're going against the Commanders, 29th ranked pass defense. He's hit this in 3 of his last 5. And the Commanders are averaging 249.5 passing yards per game. And then lastly, Matthew Stafford, 2+ touchdowns. This stat is wild. He has thrown 2+ touchdowns in 9 of 11. He has 18 passing touchdowns in the last 5 games. He's averaging
That's
like
our
3.
MVP.
He's like averaging like 3.2, 3.3 passing touchdowns per game. I think he throws 2 to 3, probably 3 today. One of which he's going to throw to Kyron Williams, and then Kyron Williams is going to run one. But that's another story. But then we got the 7-point teaser. I put up all of these are overs. I moved the lines down 7 in all of these. And some of these games, like the lines are low for a reason because they're defensive games and struggling offenses. But when you lower them 7 points, they feel very gettable. So Saints Dolphins up over 34.5. If we get the right Dolphins team, they can score this by themselves, to be real. And the Saints will put up a little bit. They'll probably I predict this game somewhere in the 27-14 range. If the Dolphins play the way they're supposed to. And if you look at both of these teams, the Saints are averaging 15 points per game. The Dolphins 20.5. That's 35.5. That's over this number. And they're allowing 24.5 and 24.9, which is 49.4. Both of those go over this total, so I like it. Then I've got the Rams Panthers over 38. I expect this to be a shootout. I expect this to be a high-scoring game. I expect the Panthers aren't going to roll over. The Panthers have been playing better. However, they're going against what I believe to be the best team in the NFC now, the Rams, who I think is going to roll, win by 10. And I just wanted to bring this down. They win by 10. And if they win by 10, they cover this easily. And then we've got 49ers versus Browns. This is kind of the coin flipping because the Browns defense is the Browns defense, but 28.5 is very low. The Browns could easily score a touchdown on their defense alone. Everybody already knows that I dislike Shador Sanders, but he could also throw a pick 6. But he didn't play terrible last week. He was efficient enough to win the game with the defense. So I think the Browns can put up 13 or 14, especially if the defense scores. And I think they lose, so I think that this covers easily. And then I've got Raiders Chargers over 33.5. I'm aware that the last time they played, they only scored 29 points. But like I said, this Raiders team is a much bigger mess now than they were then. They've been giving up a decent amount lately. And I think this game is going to end up being somewhere around 28 to like 10. So we're going to get around the 38 point mark here. So like this, I got this at 245, boosted it to 269 with a 10% boost. And then lastly, I'm going all Broncos. parlay. I've got Broncos minus 6.5. Already talked about that. Bo Nix, 175 plus. I took him in the quarter. Other one I talked about that. They've got terrible pass defense. Bo Nix 5 yards rushing. You might have to bet this on FanDuel because I don't think you can get this on DraftKings or Fanatics because it's going to be too high of a line. But he's hit this in 9 of 11. And the Commanders defense give up a ton of opportunities to quarterbacks to run because they try to do max coverage and then they end up leaving big holes. Cortland Sutton, 30 plus receiving yards. He's hit this in 8 of 11 going against that terrible 29th ranked pass defense. And then lastly, I expect to have a big breakout game for RJ Harvey today. He's going to have 40 plus rushing. Washington is giving up 137.5 rushing yards per game. RJ Harvey might go over 100 for the first time ever, and I wouldn't be surprised at all if he does. I think he gets in the end zone as well. Plus 302 boosts this to plus 393, and then lastly, I'm taking the easiest bet on my slip, which is the Broncos minus 6.5.
All right, yeah.
And
The
then
professor.
you have all those PDs by themselves, right?
Yeah, all those PDs
Yeah, he
are
has
by
all of
themselves.
them by themselves. Yeah, it's wild out here.
I just also took Raiders Chargers 28-10 correct score.
Let's go.
Yeah, plus let's see, 180 to 1. Why not?
Let's go. Run it.
Right, yeah, let's go. I mean, that seems like CJ's not allowed to say these words, but that sounds like the game script that's going to happen. Is because the Chargers aren't like blowing people out, but first of all, they're facing the Raiders. The Raiders are good for a touchdown and maybe a field goal, which sounds completely correct. And then the Chargers will go up, and they're going to be playing conservatively, especially with that horrible offensive line. I am a little worried about Max Crosby. Maybe look at some Max Crosby props against that offensive line, but he's going to be double teamed all day. I love the teaser. I love the teaser. I just wrote. I'm not sure about the 4, but you seem confident, so I'll probably end up writing it. No, I think it's a solid card, and it just goes to show the degeneracy that you have, my friend.
So yeah, I'm not allowed to say those words, but I can say match.
Whatever. Yeah. Go ahead.
Which one I want to go with? Match novel.
Sure.
Yeah, I like that match novel. That works.
That works. Yeah.
That word. Those things.
On field theater.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Indubitably. Yes. Yes, very much so. Yes. We'll go to the Duke of Slips. We'll get his.
Yes.
Might take a while, so get your popcorn here.
No, I don't have as much. Look at that. I had more bets yesterday.
Look at you.
It's the last day. I'm gearing up for December. But yeah. So I'm going to start on the right and move to football. Hurricanes minus 1.5. They're playing the Flames. This is the best value I saw on the puck line, which hasn't been doing well. I think Vegas called in something for hockey this year. Pretty much every sport, really. But I just think they're at home and they're playing a very bad Flames team. So give me them to score, get a empty net goal at the end of the game. I like the Knicks at what I got them at 7.5. And then walking double. He was just on a very fun YouTube show called Sunday Conversation. I highly recommend. It's a little inappropriate, but it's funny inappropriate, if that makes any kind of sense.
Sure.
But Cat double and Knicks, and I brought that down, as you can see, to a 3-pointer to minus 4.5. And then football, yeah, like I said, I went a little lighter. I went Brock Bowers. I think he is the lone touchdown. It's either going to be him or Genty, because I don't have anybody else because they stink, and I want them to lose. And I hope that they lose 28-10. But Bowers, I mean, if they're going to have any shot, it might even be AOC today. I have no idea who's the court. I'm checked out. I mean, I'm checked in, but I'm checked out. They're still my favorite team. I'm always going to root for them, but they are horrible and they make my life miserable. But Brock Bowers touchdown, sure. And I think that's actually gone up. I think it's 210 now. Last time I looked at it. I have the Tyler and Tyler name game. I really like that to happen. as I discussed earlier, CJ. I threw the T-Mac and C-Mac. I had to. It hit last week. Why not run it back?
It's profitable.
Yeah, 405, exactly, 405. 49ers, this one I'm a little nervous about because it is in Cleveland. Yeah, let me take my
Believeland?
Jolly Rancher. I don't know.
That's what the kids are calling it these days?
Believeland? Is that what they are? I don't know.
No, the Jolly Rancher in your mouth. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, that was Jolly Rancher. I'm a little nervous about this, but I do think that the Niners are back and dangerous. I agree with what Rob said when it came to the Rams. I think the Rams are the class of the NFC right now. I think it's not necessarily undebatable because everything is debatable, but I think that they've shown. I mean, Stafford, 30 touchdowns and 1 interception, something crazy like that. But 5.5. I just thought 5.5 is a weird line. I mean, it's not really it's not a football number. It's just kind of betting on them to win by a touchdown, and I just don't think the Browns are not good. They have Shadur again, who we don't know what he is. We think that he might not be good. There you go. That wasn't me. But I think the 49ers are good. I think the 49ers can make some noise in the NFC. And so that's why 5.5 would just seem like such a weird number. So I had to take it. And then, I did my own little teaser, which I've been good at. That's probably the only thing I've been decent at this month betting wise was my teasers. And I mean, I just said I did just bet 28-10, so this wouldn't bode well for me. But Raiders 17, I'm hoping they can keep it close. But if they don't, at least I can maybe hit that. Vikings 18.5. Just don't see that game being that out of control. I just don't see it. Like, do I think the Vikings are not good? Sure. Do I think the Seahawks are good? Yes, and it's a bounce back game for them. But what's the line at? It's a 12.5 is crazy. So I don't know. I just boosted up almost to 20. Just kind of set and forget it. And the Cardinals, who I've been banging the drum for Jacoby Brissett for a while now. I think he's a good quarterback. I think he's a solid NFL quarterback. And to get that many points against the Bucs, who I know they just got Bucky back, they're going to probably rely on him, but he is also coming off of an injury. We don't know the health of Baker, and oh, what happened? Oh boy, I have no idea what happened. Well, anyway, but yeah, Cardinals 10.5. Give it to me. I think it's a solid teaser. So if you want to ride, and there it is. If you want to ride it. Plus 120. Not a bad bet in my opinion. I just think 10, 17, and 18.5 are good numbers to have when you're playing in the NFL. So
I will tell you where the 12.5 line came from, because the Vikings starting quarterback is going to be Max Brosmer.
Oh, I didn't know JJ was hurt.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh no!
The pride of Sentinel is going to be slinging it.
Yeah, this is going to be a wild game, by the way.
I did not know that when it happened, but I still like that bet. 18.5.
18.5 is a lot for anyone, but I'm just saying that's why the line is.
No, okay, that's fair. Okay, I did not know. I did not realize that. Hey, that's what happens when you dance your ass off at a wedding tonight.
I just looked it up. He has a career 19.6 QBR.
Yeah, it's not going to be good.
How long has he been in the league?
I don't.
He's a couple years, huh?
Yeah, I think so. He's 24, so yeah, I think like 2 or 3 years.
Jen, I'm going to apologize now because you're probably going to end up betting the entire left side.
Oh no.
Because it's round robin PDs. I wouldn't be the PD king if I didn't round robin some PDs here.
Oh, no.
Give me Baker 200 plus passing and the Bucs money line. I think they beat the Cardinals today, and I think it's pretty easy. I think you're right with the tees. Yeah, I think 10's a big number, but I think this is a touchdown game. Bake Show's back. I also like Bake Show for 2+ passing touchdowns. The Cardinals have given up 2+ in back-to-back games. And Baker in a shortened outing versus the Rams put up 2. So I expect him, maybe he finds Mbuka, maybe he finds Bucky Irving out of the backfield. But he has 200+ passing in the Bucs money line. You're getting that at 114. Then I've got CMC 110+ rush receiving and the 49ers money line. the Browns are not going to keep this close. I'm sorry, and they're really good at rushing the passer. They're against the run. I mean, their defense is strong. Don't get me wrong, but their pass defense is the big, and most of their passing yards they've given up is actually out of running backs out of the backfield. So yeah, go ahead and take CMC there. That's a pretty easy one. Give me Matt Stafford 2+ passing touchdowns and the Rams to win by a tutty or more. Listen, the Rams should cruise past the Panthers today. I don't think the Panthers put up anything, and I think Matt Stafford continues his way of let's just keep throwing passing touchdowns to everybody. I mean, he could even go for 3 if you want it, but went a little conservative here, took a little negative on that money, and took Stafford with 2+. Then give me JSN 100+ receiving in the Seahawks money line. This is an easy one. Like the Seahawks probably absolutely blow out the Vikings today. But like you said, Pat, I mean, 18.5 is a big number. Like the actual line's like 11.5. So I don't disagree with the fact that like this could not get that out of hand. So I mean, you could take the Seahawks at like +6.5. You wanted to move that line a little bit, like I moved the Rams line, and get this a little bit better. But JSN having a 100-yard receiving game is almost automatic now. So just go ahead and fire that up. So I have them all separate. And then if you wanted to round robin them, you can. You can do it a little bit differently on FanDuel than you can do it on DraftKings. DraftKings forces all same game parlays to be one leg of the round robin, so you can only do it 4 ways. But on FanDuel, you can do this as like a 4-buy. And I don't know how it does the 4-buys, but it can do the 4-buys you could in multiple different ways. So I didn't bet it that way. I saw that was an option because you can actually do. So if you ever want to do round robins with touchdowns and you have same game touchdowns in there, just go ahead and throw it on FanDuel, and you can do that. So there's that. But yeah, that's how I went about it. I did each of them as a separate round robin. So I have 11 combinations with those 4. Fire that up. Now I have a 10-point teaser and a 7-point teaser. I am taking. We'll go to the 10-point teaser first. Basically, the Rams just can't tie. They just got to win. That's that top one. I got the Jags at +4.5. Got the Dolphins at +4.5. Just in case either one of those games gets a little funky, we got that. I got the Texans going +13. I think the Texans beat the Colts outright. Danny Dimes is playing in this game, and he can barely move. They're going to shoot him with a cortisone shot. I do not care. He's still going to hurt. It's a tib. Has a broken fibula or tibula, one or the other. It's broken. It might be hairline, but it's broken. I do not care. That man has an injury, and he's already not good unless he is able to stand in the pocket, and the Texans' defense is probably the best in the game. Yeah. The Texans probably win this game outright, but just in case something funky happens and the Colts decide to win by a tutty, I got it covered with +13. There's no way the Texans get blown out by that much. It's just not happening. And then I took the Seahawks down from 11.5 down to 1.5. You got all 5 of these at +140. And like I said, 10-point teaser. All these should be easy. I hit my teaser yesterday, so that's the reason why I'm going back to the teasing bets, mainly because I am. But that's where we're at. Now, I'm taking the 7-point teaser. Move the Steelers up to +10. Pat, you said it the best. Home dogs as the Steeler, Mike Tomlin, has been phenomenal. Do I think the Bills win this game? Absolutely, I do. But do I think they blow out? No. Yeah. So give me the Steelers +10. They can't lose by more than a tutty. That's where I'm at. Same with the Raiders. I just don't see the Raiders getting absolutely blown out in this game. So I'm getting 16.5, excuse me. Yes, I'm in on that. Browns. Yes, the 49ers beat them, but their defense is good enough to keep them close. You could see if you can get to Brock Purdy and you can get him picks, then you might not win, but you're going to keep it tight. I think the Browns do that, +12.5 there. And then I agree with you with the Cardinals at +10.5. I think I don't care what you say. I don't think the Bucs absolutely blow out the Cardinals because of Jacoby Brissett. They're going to throw it to Greg Dortch, who's scored a touchdown in 3 straight games. They're going to throw it to Trey McBride. I think Marvin Harrison Jr. is coming back in this game from all I'm seeing. So
Yeah,
with his
so-
favorite weapon back, I expect the Cardinals to keep it closer, 10.5 there. That's what I've got on my tabletop. What are we feeling? What's everybody feeling about?
I'm betting the Cardinals straight up anyway. I think they're winning this game. By the way,
Oh, let's go.
Brissett's going to throw.
Whoa!
Brissett's throwing 300 yards and 3 touchdowns today.
Whoa!
I'm a sucker for the teasers. Yeah. Damn it. Okay, I'm a sucker for the teasers, but and because I think that they all look good. I again, and I said it with mine. Like I just the Seahawks, like bringing that down to 1.5 is a smart move. Basically, just winning the game. And then yeah, I mean Tomlin. I'm pissed I didn't put that on my. You know what? I'm putting that on my. I'm putting Steelers +3 on my tabletop. Or towards my records. I think the Raiders could get blown out, so I'm a little scared about that, as I was with my teaser. But then when Rob said what he said, it made sense to me. The Raiders are just not. I'm the Raider fan. They're very bad. They're a very, very bad team. But no, I mean
It's fun. You've got the Eagles coming up, so that's a win for you guys.
Oh, get out!
Yeah, more than likely.
Oh my God! All right. Well, maybe we'll watch that together. The round robins, I'm gonna have to wrap my head around that, but I think they all on the surface look good. I can't, hard to argue. But no, I mean, I love the teasers is a good way to go. Look, we've been hitting teasers.
I smacked the teaser yesterday, and then I should have teased Oklahoma, but they didn't, and they failed me.
They stink.
Miserably.
Yeah, they stink. Yeah.
Screw Oklahoma. Jen, are you riding the round robin train?
I've got 2 words for you, CJ. Round robin.
Yum.
The round robin queen, Jen herself. I love it.
Round robin.
Yum.
I'm on it.
Jen's new segment. That's gonna be great. Can't wait. Cannot wait. Doggo in the background. Doggo in the background. Ow, no, he fell.
Unreal.
Yeah, that there is the end of the tabletops. We'll throw up the records quick.
Can you not?
To prove I'm clearing away the biggest degenerate on this show. I have a same name game for you.
Oh boy. Hey.
Yes.
It's plus 2,792.
Hell of a year.
We've got John Mechie anytime touchdown.
Oh, that's strong.
And
he scored in 2 straight.
John Carlson anytime goal scorer.
What? John Jacob Schinkelheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too.
Hey, we hit one of these recently.
We did hit one of these recently. Plus 2,792.
Yep, throwing it on. Hold on.
Carlson is averaging 0.7 goals per game. So
who's he play for?
It is the Capitals, I believe.
The Schmapitals?
Yeah, he's the Capitals.
I love how we're doing these. Do you want to just throw Jonathan Druin in there too?
No, let's not get crazy.
Let's not get crazy. I feel like we could actually hit this.
Pat, simmer down, pumpkin. Simmer down.
Oh, that's a funny bet.
You're going a little too ham on me.
I love how Rob is the new hockey guy, and then he does these bets, and he's just like, I think he plays for this team.
I don't think I have Carlson for the Capitals.
Yeah, he's there.
Where is he?
Yeah, he's like +5 something.
I also there's one that I wanted to put. I actually might.
Oh, I see him now. Yeah,
you know what? I'm gonna put this one here is going on my sheet. It's plus 1398. There's 3 lines that I don't agree with in the NFL, so I moved all of them to what I think they should be and bet them. Denver -9.5, Buffalo -6.5, and Atlanta -6.5, and you get this at plus 1398.
Wild.
I'm adding that to the sheet.
It's gonna be a wild day at the professor's house.
I'm correcting the NFL's lines because the NFL is wild.
Wait, what did you get the Johns at?
27.
I got 2,800.
2792.
Okay, I'm a little worse than you guys, but I don't really care. I'm gonna fire it.
Denver,
that was on Fanatics. I did it.
Yeah, I did it on FanDuel. Shout out, but
Jen, you buckled in for Mr. Grumpy Pants today?
Oh my gosh. This is a family
What?
show, so I can't say some of the stuff he was generating off this week. There were so
Here's what I
many.
want to put out.
Oh my
I was-
gosh!
Let's just say that I wasn't very thankful for a lot of NFL things on Thanksgiving.
Pat, I'm going to give you this one because I actually think you like this one. This one's from JT Picks Pro. We're going to try to get him on the show.
Yes, please.
I've been trying. We can't make 2 and 2 equal 4
We'll
in
get
our
there.
schedules.
We'll get there eventually.
But
Shout out.
he's got a 3-leg quarterback bet here. He's got Josh Allen over 20.5 completions, Bo Nix over 20.5 completions, and Baker Mayfield 2+ passing touchdowns today. You're getting that a little over 5-1. So Bo Nix over 20.5 completions, Josh Allen over 20.5 completions, and Baker Mayfield 2+ passing touchdowns. That's at the Picks Pro on X. So shout out to him.
Yeah, that's a fun bet.
Yeah, it's a little fun QB parlay there. So appreciate that. I'm riding. I saw that and I was like, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, why not? I do have a last call from from Rax. Shout out to Rax, who's been on our YouTube. Sent this to me the other day, yesterday. Oh no, was it this morning? He sent this to me this morning. He likes, and I like it, Michael Wilson. You're asking who is that? He's a receiver for the Arizona Cardinals.
What about Brian Wilson?
In his last 2 games, has 25 catches. And I know that's because of the Marvin Harrison injury. Don't know the health of Marvin Harrison, and I'm aware of the Trey McBride factor of it all. But he sent me 10+ Michael Wilson receptions. You're getting that close to 20-1. I got it like right up, just under there.
Wild.
Yep. So we're riding. He had 18 and 15 targets the last 2 games.
There you go.
So maybe Jacoby has a guy.
Jacoby, yeah, Greg Dortch, 3 straight games.
The Cardinals are actually like fun. I don't know. What's that guy's the running back name? Bam Knight. He's fun.
Sure. Yeah, Bam. I just imagine him running around with a stick going Bam Bam. Anybody else have any last calls?
I have a lot, but I'm not
win all the money today.
Win all the money.
I want to hit this 11-leg touchdown parlay. We're gonna make 30K.
And we'll go to Vegas.
And we're going to Vegas.
By the way, I want to say Jen Sundays are going to hit different going forward. Just saying.
Now that we figured out her,
I'm grateful for the Chicks picks on Sundays. That's awesome.
We'll go around and say one thing we're thankful for. I am thankful for teasers, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say because that's the only thing that saved my bacon yesterday.
Not your bacon.
I am thankful that Alabama didn't make me crash out today.
Shout out, they covered.
Because it could have been a lot worse today on my sheet had they lost.
I'm thankful that it's the last day of November.
Yeah, that's another thing I'm thankful for. Jen?
I am thankful that the Virginia Tech Hokies season is almost over.
Yes! Jen, you and I are Hokies at heart. I'm just
it's
excited.
So much easier to love a great team, but I'm still passionate.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I get it.
100%. 100%. Chris?
I'm going non-sports related. I'm thankful for all of you guys.
Oh, you.
Wow. You beautiful
guy.
man, you.
Yeah.
Love you, Chris. I'm thankful for you.
Well, we're thankful for a lot of things. But yes, come back tomorrow evening for another Monday. We might come back live for midday recap to see if
we might actually do it this week. We've only been saying it for 3 weeks now.
Now we crash out by 4:00 again.
Correct.
We might do it.
Gentlemen, I have a personal bet that every single quarterback in the 1:00 game is going to throw an interception.
Yeah.
If that happens, we are coming back on this afternoon.
Wild.
I might not be here. I might be on a plane somewhere, but YOLO.
I love it.
That's such a fun bet. Rooting for other
Every
people's failures.
quarterback-
Don't worry, it's round robin.
Oh, of course it is. Of course it is. You do it on FanDuel where you get it all separate?
I did it on DraftKings. You have to round robin that because not all of them are going to throw one, but I'll tell you, there could be a couple games where each quarterback throws an interception. We've talked about a few of them already.
Yeah, it's man, good.
There's a good chance of that in the Broncos game because Bo Nix be trying to force some passes sometimes.
All I know is if Lamar was actually an MVP and threw for 2 touchdowns, I'd be a lot happier today. But hey, that's fine.
You know
It's all
how
good.
much flack I've taken in my life for saying Lamar didn't deserve that MVP.
Who should have won that year? I don't remember. Like
he won twice actually, but neither.
Yeah, that's the wild thing is he's won.
Neither year did he
Who did he beat out? Who did he beat out? I totally forget. Both times.
I don't even remember.
Well, I know. Hear me out. But the one year, I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was Dak.
Oh yeah. I do remember that year.
Yeah.
Didn't Burrow had a year too? He could have won.
Yeah. Burrow deserves an MVP way more than.
For sure.
But that's beside
the both years he won, he threw for 3,500 yards. It was just because he ran for 1,000 that he got the MVP, and like.
And the Ravens made the playoffs, so that unfortunately helps too. So.
It's the same award. Well, hopefully we get it differently in college this year because I think the Notre Dame running back could potentially get it, but honestly the linebacker from can't think of where he's from right now, but Jacob Rodriguez is his name. He's going to get invited. He's not going to win it, but it's like the Heisman and the quarterback and the MVP has just become the best quarterback on a good team. And that's just whatever. It is what it is. And baseball is just Aaron Judge or Shohei every year.
There it is.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for today's show. We appreciate everybody coming in and expect us tomorrow evening for sure, for another round of Just the Betslips, where we promise you one thing and one thing only daily, and that is to bring you the hot tips. To help your Betslips. All right, everybody, go responsibly, chase that bag. We'll catch you tomorrow. Enjoy some football and allow us to play you out.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.